He never imagined that his helpless wife would jump from the fourth floor. Just to protect the last memories of her parents, he threw those memories away. And with them, he lost her forever, earning a lifetime of regret for himself. She survived the fall somehow, but quietly escaped the hospital. She chose the lake as her final destination. She took one last photograph, bid farewell to her old, loyal dog, and decided to meet her parents in heaven because she had fulfilled the 5-year promise. 5 years ago, she and her husband were deeply in love. Before marriage, they even had a child together. Laughing and smiling, they stepped into the wedding hall. But that very day, fate shattered everything. When the groom ran outside, a horrific car accident lay before him. The victims were his parents and his sister. The culprits were his bride's parents. Drunk driving had destroyed his entire family. In that moment, the groom's world collapsed. The wedding turned into a funeral, and the man she loved became her greatest enemy. From that day on, he poured all his rage and pain onto her. First, he sent her parents to prison. Then he imprisoned her in his own house. His cruelty had no limits. On every wedding anniversary, he forced her to drink 9 glasses of alcohol, punishing her for her parents' crime. He wanted his enemy's daughter to break completely. Every day, she was forced to bow her head at his parents' graves. The more she suffered, the more peace he found in his revenge. Yet every time he hurt her, he wounded himself too, because deep inside he still loved her. But the grave of his family was a pain he could never cross. Her parents died in prison. The night before their death, they told their daughter, "Bear this punishment for 5 years. If after that you can't endure any more, come meet us in heaven." That promise became her chains. Many times, she almost gave up. But she remembered how kind her husband once was, and survived 5 years of hell. Only a few days were left for her freedom, when he shifted from physical torture to mental cruelty. On their wedding anniversary, he brought another woman home, a woman who looked exactly like her. When the wife threw a glass at her, the husband didn't even look at his wife. Instead, he worried if the other woman's hand was hurt. It felt like all his love belonged to that woman, and all his hatred to his wife. That double betrayal finally broke her. She decided to meet her parents, but the cunning woman was desperate to replace her. She deliberately caused a car accident, knowing how much the husband hated such tragedies. The terrified wife rushed her to the hospital and tried to tell the truth, but received only more hatred. The accident destroyed the woman's kidney. A transplant was needed. No match was found. Then the husband looked at his wife. Her blood group matched perfectly. He forced the surgery. As soon as she was discharged, before she could even reach home, she received another blow.